And if you're just listening to us tonight, my partner in crime and occasionally on the broadcast, Coach Tom Olson, is not joining us this evening. He is traveling to what he calls the motherland, back to Wisconsin. We wish him a safe trip back to Green Bay. So the man that does everything else around here, Rob Riley, is going to join me here today. Rob, it's an absolute beautiful night for football tonight.
It really is. It's perfect. The weather's perfect. Great facilities. It's just going to be a wonderful night.
It is indeed. Again, we're coming out here, so this is a Harbor Wildcat team that's going to be really hungry coming into this game. These Wildcats are 0-4 on the season, but they have played an absolute murderer's row of a schedule. Their non-conference schedule included Jenks, Oklahoma, North Little Rock, and Greenwood, and then they played Bentonville last week, and they've been on the wrong end of those. Again, they're 0-4, but Rob, this is very likely probably a football team that's better than their record, and they're going to be hungry for a win tonight.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they had a pretty rough schedule going up, and so this might be more of a home game that means a little bit more, a little extra.
Yeah, and it's even homecoming, right? So they've scheduled homecoming tonight. So homecoming looks a little bit different. They had a homecoming ceremony last week at Springdale as well. So this is actually in the age of COVID. You still have all the attendants, all the girls are there, but they're with, in this case, they're with their dads when they were being escorted as being with the usual male escorts of the team, and that's fine. It was a nice ceremony, and we're getting ready to go. Again, it is just beautiful out here at Harbor. Campus looks really, really nice, and you cannot have a better night for football. It's a beautiful sunset, a little crispness in the air, and just going to be a great night for some 7A West football.
Well, I think they're waiting for the coin toss, or did they already get the
We got the coin toss. We got coin toss. We're just waiting for Harbor. We got 21 seconds here on the pregame clock. Again, our War Eagles are going to come into this one. We are 1-3 and 0-1 in conference play. We won against Springfield Central, lost a couple tight games in non-conference to Farmington and to Alma, and then lost the opener of the conference play last week against Springdale, a Springdale team that moved the ball really, really well on us. Just kind of a little bit too much for us to overcome in the second half. But we're going to get the football first here tonight. They have a few of our War Eagles are in pink sleeves. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So you see some of the guys out there wearing different pink accessories along the way. We are going to be moving from left to right if you're listening to us, or from north to south if that's what you prefer. Back to receive. One of the guys is Nick Winter, and he's got his feet at the 10-yard line. Harbor getting ready to kick it off, and here it goes. It is a high, good end-over-end kick that's inside the 5. It's going to be taken there, across the 15, and going to be stopped short of the 20-yard line. That's, I believe, number 7, Stephen March, on the return. And the War Eagles are going to take it, but they're going to have it inside their 15 to start this drive. 13-yard line's where they spot it. New uniform combination here a little bit. Rob, I like it. I like you got the navy blue helmets. You got the white tops with the navy bottoms.
And a little stripe on the side.
Absolutely. I like the look.
I do too.
Receiving core, Brady Laird's coming wide to one side in the slot is Nick Winter. On the other side is Jeb Brown. Your quarterback is sophomore Carter Hensley. And inside handoff immediately goes to Elliot Villatoro, and he's going to be hit by a host of Harbor Wildcats. Fought hard to try and get away, but there were just too many of them there to clean it up. It's going to be a very short gain on the play in second down. Second down and 9 is the call. New look, new set, second possession. Stephen March. And you saw Steven on the kickoff return. He's a junior. He's already seen the first couple plays of action here tonight. Hensley again in the shotgun. He is back to pass. He's looking in this direction. Rolls out wide. Now he's going to tuck it up and run. He's going to cross the 15 and be forced out of bounds at around the 18-yard line. Decent gain of about 3 on the play. Now they're going to back him up a yard to the 17. It's going to bring up a third down and medium, about a third down and 6.
6, I would say, yeah.
And Villatoro is the running back. 3 wide receivers now to the far side of your screen. Elliott is sitting to the left of quarterback Carter Hensley. And they're going to give it wide, trying to run away from the strength of the offense and fool the defense. Har Ber was going to have none of it. And he's going to be stopped for a loss on the play of about 2. Going to bring up 4th down and long, 4th and about 8, and that's going to bring up the War Eagle punting unit already. Looks like Brandon Baxley is going to be back there to kick this one away. Brandon's the place kicker. We've seen Jeb Brown handle much of the punting duties. But this one's going to be Brandon. Back is Ethan Fender, number 5. To receive the kick for Har Ber, he is standing right at the 50-yard line. Baxley with a rugby-style kick end over end, and it's going to get through him. It's at the 40 to the 45. That ball is deflected, and it's going to go out of bounds. Going to fall harmlessly out of bounds, but that ball was tipped as it went through the legs of the receiver, and the War Eagles had a shot at it before it went out of bounds. As it is, it's going to turn into a nice punt and back up Har Ber just a little bit. They're going to have the ball at the 34-yard line to start this possession.
Yeah, when it went through his legs, it definitely looked like he had glanced one of either
it was
his
live
hands or
ball
whatever.
at that point. Drew McClendon is the quarterback. Malachi Kramer, that's 22, not 21. McClendon's back to pass over to the right side. It's going to be in and out of the hands of the wide receiver. That was, again, Ethan Fender, who would like to forget the last minute of football, but they still have possession at 2nd down and 10.
They're saying that was an incomplete pass.
It was. He juggled it, and actually looked really, really dangerous. We had one more guy there. We could have picked that up. Would have been a big play in this game. Hudson Brewer is the tailback, 22 instead of 21. Again, is next to Drew McClendon. Here's the handoff inside to him. That's Hudson Brewer. Going to gain about 5 yards, bring up 3rd down and 5. And again, a quick opportunity for our War Eagles now to get off the field. Har Ber uses a kind of a mini huddle. Wide receivers don't come in and join, but the quarterback, running backs, and the linemen all have a conversation about it. Shotgun formation, like a lot of teams in our district. There's a man in motion over to the slot on the right side. Back to pass, looking over to the running back to the left. He's going to catch it, and he's going to be down immediately. He's going to fall down on his own, and Peyton Yeager is right there to make sure he didn't get any more, and that's going to be a big loss on the play. That's a loss of 6 in the backfield, and the War Eagles have turned them over on a 3-and-out as well. So both teams 3-and-out on an early possession. At least it looks that way as Har Ber is back in punt formation. The punter is David Barroso. Nick Winter is back deep to receive. He's in single safety at the War Eagle 30-yard line. Snap is good. War Eagles have a return set on, but it's blown up anyway. Ball was on the ground. He picks it up, and there is Yeager to come in and blow up the punter at the 16-yard line, and that's where the War Eagles are going to have it. So, Rob, the first big break in this ball game goes to the War Eagles. They are going to have it in the red zone to start possession number 2.
And that's going to be just a wonderful thing for them because even for like last week when they were playing Springdale, I noticed that the defense was out there a long time, and it came back and haunted them at the second half.
A long time. That was actually – so we actually had a return on that play, just a little low snap the punter couldn't pick up, and Peyton Yeager kept rushing in, did some damage to the punter, and gives us the football in scoring position. Back to pass goes Hensley, looks to his left. Now he's looking across the middle to Jeb Brown, and that's going to be incomplete. Dangerous pass over the middle of the field late in the possession. That's Efren Chavez on the coverage. They always say, Rob, you don't throw it late over the middle, and we almost saw exactly why right there.
There was a lot of people in that alley that he tried to drop that through that window.
He did. Jeb was there for sure, but just a dangerous pass with Carter rolling to his left. Falls harmlessly incomplete. We learned to play it or live to play another down here. It's 2nd down and 10. There's Carter rolling out to his left again, looking towards the corner of the end zone. Now he's going to be wide. He's going to be forced to run, tuck it up. He's going to gain a few yards on the play before being forced out of bounds.
And a flag.
And there's now 2 flags on the play. There's a flag on the location of the tackle. There's also a flag way back here by the line of scrimmage on the right hash mark. So let's sort these out. With no penalty, it would be 3rd down and 8. As it is, we've got 2 flags down. War Eagles rolling Carter out a little bit. Probably move him away from the rush, give him a little bit extra time. Also gives him an opportunity to tuck it up and run when he's out there on the edge.
Yeah.
No signal yet from the referees. They're still talking. Holding is the call there against the War Eagles. And then we have a targeting call on the other side. So we'll see how they... So we're just going to replay second down. So they don't execute both penalties. So the targeting was on the hit out of bounds. It was a pretty hard hit to the head over by the sideline. Carter's all right. So the holding call gets erased by the targeting call, and we're just going to call do-over just like we did when we were kids, Rob.
That's right.
So it's still second down and 10. Hensley again rolling out to his left, looking to the corner of the end zone. Winter has a step and is just slightly overthrown. Pretty good ball by Hensley. He threw the ball over that pylon deep in the corner of the end zone, but just a little out of the reach of Nick Winter on that flag route, and it's going to bring up third down and 10.
Now, I've got a question. On the targeting call, in high school, are they actually disqualified?
No, they did not. I don't believe they asked anybody to leave. I didn't see anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if it's no call, I guess they don't.
Straight back to pass. Now being rushed. Hensley looking over to the right to Villatoro. Tried to set up a bit of a screen, and he's going to be tackled immediately. Little chirping going on now between a couple of the guys. So he's basically tackled at the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up fourth down. And we're within Baxley's field goal range here, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. Actually, they're going to give us a gain of 2. Ball's at the 14-yard line, so we are going to set up – Baxley is going to set his tee up at the 21-yard line, make this a 31-yard field goal attempt from the right hash mark. Seven seconds still on the play clock. Jeb Brown's the holder. Snap is good. Kick is up and no good. Wide to the left. Looked really good by Brandon Baxley. Just missed to the left. What could have been a 3-point lead instead just drifts ever so slightly wide left, and the War Eagles are going to give the football over.
I really thought that one was in.
It was in for about 30 of the 31 yards.
There
right?
you go. Right.
It looked good from here. We don't have the best angle, of course. So the War Eagles come up empty after the big turnover. Har Ber now with the ball on their 20-yard line. Man in motion. Going to be an inside handoff to the tailback. Again, that's Hudson Brewer. Brewer's going to run into the middle of the War Eagle line. Coming off the bottom of the pile, that looks like 58, Octavio Cortez, getting some slaps on the helmet of approval by his teammate, Seth Kendall. Again, gain of 3, be second down and 7. Drew McClendon, the quarterback. He's a junior, 6 foot 166. Inside handoff again, and the War Eagles are all over it. Hit in the backfield. See if I can get – that's Peyton Yeager that comes off the bottom there. I think that's Carter Talley maybe that's also going to – actually, it was not. That's Devin Henderson that was also in there to clean that up. They gave the ball that time to Lane Ryder, smaller running back. He's a 5'8", 160-pounder, but he could not get away. And it's going to bring up third and long, third down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 of them to the far side of the screen. Now the man is in motion. Fake a handoff, fake a reverse, and they're going to go deep, and he is wide open. There is not a War Eagle in your picture. Pass is complete. Jamarcus Alvis on the receiving end, and he is going to go all the way for a touchdown, 78 yards. I don't know if the play action in the backfield fooled us, but there's a busted coverage somewhere. We didn't have anybody within about 20 yards of the receiver and simply outran us all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, he just snuck right behind that defensive back and was wide open.
Wide open. So it was a promising third and long. Turns into a long touchdown for Har Ber. David Barroso is on to attempt the extra point. That kick is up, and it is good. So we have 6:38 left to go in the first quarter. The score after one big play, Har Ber 7, War Eagles nothing. Hey, if you're interested in Heritage tickets, we're going to start coming home playing some home games here. Hometown tickets. We encourage us to purchase e-tickets for home events in advance. Rogers Public Schools and Heritage High School would like to thank our partner, also Northwest Health, for providing athletic trainers and physician coverage for Rogers Public Schools. We are grateful for their support in treating over 1,100 Heritage, Lingle, and Oakdale student athletes. Thank you to Northwest Health. And again, Heritage game tickets, you can get those game tickets at https://www.rpsathletics.com/HT tickets. That's HT tickets, like hometown tickets. Again, that's a really nice service. Be able to purchase those in advance. You have a nice little PDF emailed to you. Don't have to wait in line when you get to the ballpark. All they do is scan it on your way in. Pretty big time, Rob, honestly. I like it.
I do too.
One of my favorite things to come out of COVID, and there aren't many.
That and these broadcasts.
Absolutely. High end over and kick taken inside the 10. That's going to be Stephen March again. Stephen is going to cross the 20 this time and be stopped at the 22-yard line. That's where the War Eagles are going to have it. Again, right at about 6.5 minutes to go. So the War Eagles have 2 possessions, no first downs. March is going to stay on the field. They're giving Stephen more opportunities this week early. It's good to see. Spread formation right here. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Running back is Villatoro. Next to Carter Hensley. He's going to fake it to Elliott, and he's going to run straight up the middle, and that's going to be first down yardage for Carter Hensley. Fake the little outside zone to the running back. Tucked it straight up the middle for 11 yards and a War Eagle first down.
Nice to see some positive traction on the first downs.
Absolutely. That's a play we've run with some success this year and had none of it last week against Springdale. Springdale did a good job of shutting that down. Carter, they're able to get past the initial line of scrimmage. Motion man is Winter, and they're going to give it to him on a jet sweep. But before that happens, there is a flag down. That's almost certainly a false start on our War Eagles, and it is. So 1st and 10 is going to become 1st and 15. Pre-snap penalties, Rob, a big issue last week. That's our first one here tonight.
Yeah, they've got to tighten that up. That's just, I don't know if that's first quarter jitters or just a little jumping off, just getting a little excited about the situation.
3 wide receivers, far side of the screen. Again, Villatoro, the running back, right next to Carter Hensley. Carter with a little play fake. Now he rolls out to his left. He's chased, throws towards the sideline and over the head of Jeb Brown. Carter was under duress from Tyler Hart. Tyler is a 6'4", 310-pound nose guard, so you can understand why Carter was in a hurry to get out of there. Just had to throw it over the head of Jeb Brown on the sideline, incomplete. 2nd down and 15 yards. Brady Laird, wide receiver, out far to the right. Next to him again, Stephen March in the slot. Straight back now, rolling out to the left, actually. Going to be flushed, throwing again to the sideline to Jeb Brown, and just not a lot of room there.
No.
Malachi Kramer is on defense, or he was the defender on that play. Giving pressure was 96. That's Kidrick George. And we had some success getting Carter out there, rolling out to the left. Now it seems like they've maybe made an adjustment because there's been immediate pressure for Carter on the last two plays from scrimmage.
Well, every time that he starts shuffling over to the left side, he's got to twist that body to really come around to throw successfully. And somebody's really on his heels, and he doesn't have that time to turn over and really plant that back leg.
There is a timeout on the field. Har Ber saw something they did not like defensively. Their coaches are going to take a timeout. 6:20 to go. Very short possession, 2 downs. We've only run 13 seconds off. And we still have 3rd and 15 right here. Hey, Mark Strickland, thank you for taking our action photos at our War Eagle events. You can find photos that are taken by Mark at markstricklandphotos.com. Mark Strickland does a great job. Thanks, Mark, for that. Also want to thank Adidas. Adidas is the official team sponsor of Heritage Athletics. Thank you to Adidas, making really cool War Eagle gear. Midway through a first quarter that has been mostly dominated by defenses. One big play is all we've had so far. Jamarcus Alvis with a big pass reception from Drew McClendon. 78 yards for a touchdown. That's the only damage done on either side so far, but that was a big one. The War Eagles sit down 7-0. 3 wide receivers to the near side of your screen. Referee snaps the ball ready for play. Carter's ready to go. Now rolls out to his right. He's going to tuck it up. Looking downfield, and now he's going to throw late again. Throws late, attended for Nick Winter. Big pressure by Will Haney caused Carter to throw that one before he was ready. It's going to bring up incomplete pass and 4th down. Will Haney, I got a story about Will Haney, by the way. Will's daughter, Belle, plays on our 14U softball team. And his dad's a coach here also as well. Coach Haney, I believe, is the inside linebackers coach here. Good family. Really appreciate his dad, also mom, Holly. Really cool family. Belle's a really cool kid, too. Back to punt is Baxley, and that one's going to be tipped, deflected, and we're going to get this one. Again, it was dropped by Ethan Fender. Seth Kendall right there to make that recovery. The War Eagles are going to have the football in Harbor territory in business once again. So they're going to bring it back to the point where the ball was deflected. It's going to be at the 32-yard line. But, Rob, again, we've got another opportunity. We really need to take advantage of this one.
Yes, sir, we do. That's second time for a punt return that we've gotten back, and we have to put some points on the board as a result.
So the offense is right back out there. New running back is Cooper Bowman. Spread formation. Inside handoff to Cooper. Cooper lowers his shoulder. That's going to get him 4, maybe 5 yards. They're going to spot it. It's going to be a gain of about 4. Inside the 30 to the 28. Inside 6 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Second down for our War Eagles. Cooper brings a little different look in that backfield. He runs a little angry, Rob. He doesn't mind hitting people.
That was a very good north-south run, just right through the tackles and just see what you can take.
A little hard count there by Carter trying to draw Harbor offside. Almost did it, but they didn't get to the neutral zone. Now back to pass, looking to the left. Ball is short and drops incomplete.
He's got to get that up.
Was intended for Nick Winter in the flat, just a little bit short. Wouldn't have been much, but it could have been close to first down yardage if Nick would have been able to make a play. As it is, throws too low, and it's 3rd down and 6. War Eagles look to the sideline. Again, spread formation, 2 receivers to each side. Cooper Bowman next to Carter Hensley. Fake the handoff. Here goes Carter inside. Lowers his shoulder. He's going to get inside the 25 to the 24. We're going to be short. It's going to bring up 4th down and 2. But, Rob, that's almost a play call where you think they were already thinking about going for it on 4th down right here.
It does look like more of a, hey, let's see what we can get in 2 downs rather than 1. I think you're correct.
And so far, they are just looking to the sideline. Offense looks to stay on the field. And why not? You're in good field position. You're certainly at the edge, if not beyond, Brandon Baxley's field goal range, and a punt would do you nothing to speak of. Here's Hensley rolling out to the left on 4th down. He's going to be chased wide. He's at the 30. He's going to lower his shoulder. That's going to depend on the spot. There's a flag down in the backfield. It looks like they're going to give him first down yardage, but there's a penalty marker down in the backfield. We'll see what this is all about.
It looked like that running back had a little holding is what they're going to call.
And the spot, they're actually looks like it is going to be on Heritage because it looks like they are going to – it would either be a first down right at the marker. Instead, it's a holding call. And now 4th and 2, or actually first down is going to turn into 4th and 12. Unless actually if they mark it from where that flag is, it's going to be significant. And that looks like what they're going to do. The flag was thrown 8 yards in the backfield. So instead of it – only being a 10-yard penalty, they're going to spot the ball at the 42, and we need the 22. So first down near the 20 is going to turn into
3rd and 21.
4th and 20-ish. A long way. And now that changes everything. That is going to bring out the punting unit. Back to receive again is Ethan Fender. these have been a bit of an adventure so far in a good way for the War Eagles. Baxley back to punt. Snap's good. That one a high end over end off the side of his foot a little bit. Bounces at the 30, and it's going to roll dead right at the 30-yard line.
That's a 12-yard punt.
It is a 12-yard punt. That is that's 8 yards short of what we needed for a first down. But, yeah, so obviously not what we're looking for right there, but not the worst thing can happen to us. Har Ber's coming out on the field again. The running back in the game again is Lane Ryder. Reader. Apologize, Lane, if I got that wrong. He's a 5'8", 160-pounder, so a smaller running back than Hudson Brewer is. And they're going to give it to him right up the middle, and he's got a seam. Breaks through the safeties, and he is just tripped up on the play by Seth Kendall as he crosses midfield, or that could have gone a long way.
Seth just saved a touchdown.
Just literally, and it was, you hear them talk about the shoestring tackle. I mean, he literally reached out and just clipped his heels a little bit and got him on the ground, but great speed right there shown by Lane Ryder. And that's why, obviously, they made a switch there just to give a different look on that handoff. Now, 5 wide receivers, they're going to pick up and throw to the left. That's a man that caught the touchdown, Jamarcus Alves. He's going to have very close to first down yardage. Now it looks like they're going to give him a gain of around 8. Ball is in War Eagle territory at the 38-yard line. It's 2nd down and 2. And now Har Ber's playing a little faster. You see him just get up to the line a little quicker. 5 wide receivers, no running back there next to him. Now one goes in motion, and they're going to give it to him on a jet sweep, and that play is blown dead. Flag down on the play. We had that played really well. That wasn't going to go.
That was going to be a loss of yards.
Yeah, Alex Adams was right there just waiting for that jet sweep. But before that happened, they called a false start. And that's going to back him up 5 yards. So it's now 2nd and 7. Great play by Alex right there on that edge. That time they had spread out the running back Brewer. Hudson Brewer, again, you compare the two running back. Hudson Brewer is 6'2", 190 on the program. Lane Ryder, 5'8", 160. Here's the handoff inside to Brewer, and Brewer runs over a man at the 35-yard line, and he's off inside the red zone, finally forced out of bounds by Cooper Bowman, but not before a big gain and first down yardage all the way down to the 16-yard line of the War Eagles. We mentioned Brewer, a bigger running back, got past the first level and lowered his shoulder on a defensive back right there and just ran right through him. Inside handoff again. Brewer breaks line scrimmage and the linebacker level. He's going to break inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. He stopped there. Cooper Bowman's in on the play. Also Terrion Franklin. But right now the last couple plays, actually 3 plays if you include the play by Ryder, they have just gashed us right up the middle of the defense.
Not really not enough time to get set. They're really moving the ball fast.
Inside handoff. And that's going to be a touchdown to Hudson Brewer. As you mentioned, once they get a little momentum going, they've been playing faster and faster. War Eagles not having an opportunity to rest. Defense certainly didn't get off the field right there, and that's going to be a touchdown. 3:27 to go here in the first quarter, and it is Har Ber now 13, War Eagles nothing. Again, David Barroso coming on to kick the extra point. Took a second to get the hold down, but that well struck and good by Barroso. And now, 2 scores in is now 14-0. The War Eagles have certainly had opportunities, Rob. We've been in the red zone or close to the red zone twice. Nothing to show for it yet on offense. You do that enough times, eventually people are going to put a drive up on you. You got to answer. You got to answer when you get when you get an opportunity. You got to answer. At least make them think about it a little bit. Now you've got a team, instead of that, they got one big play, they get a little bit of confidence, and now you've got an entirely different kind of team to deal with. March and Winter are back to receive. They flip places. Trying to get Winter involved, see if they can get Nick a kick return right here. Barroso set to kick. Actually, they're saying it's actually 84, Christian Ramirez, not 94, Barroso. Giving Barroso way too much credit here so far. High end-over-end kick. That one's going to sail deep into the end zone. That one, 5 yards into the end zone, lands in the B on Harbor. And then the War Eagles will take it at the 20-yard line on the touchback. So apologize to the Ramirez family if they're listening at home, by the way. That 84 looks an awful lot like 94 for old eyes up here. Actually, I think it is 94. Is it not?
I can't tell. To me, it looks like an 8.
Okay, well, 8 is what they say it is. They've been giving Ramirez. The front of his jersey certainly looks like a 9. It can't be me. Whatever it is, it's certainly not my fault.
It's got a nice little crease right there where the –
right before this play goes, the War Eagles are going to call timeout. Again, we're going to take the ball. This is now our 4th possession of this first quarter. This one back in our own territory. We're going to take it at the 20. 3:27 again to go here in the first quarter. And it's a good opportunity for us to appreciate Excite fundraising. Excite provides high-quality tickets, passes, and schedule posters of schools throughout Arkansas. Excite Fundraising is the official sports marketing company of Rogers Athletics and is proud to support the Heritage War Eagles. You can visit them at excitefundraising.com. And, hey, if you're listening to us, you probably know this already, but you can download the official app of War Eagle Athletics, Mascot Media. You can get schedules, scores, rosters, news, and live broadcasting like this one right here, all located on your phone. You can download it today for free in the Apple App Store or Google Play. That's the RPS Athletics app powered by Mascot Media. Thank you to those guys for just giving us an opportunity to tell the story of this one.
And I'd like to say thank you to all the listeners out there. Your responses and everything, we are really have our broadship numbers really up this couple weeks. And right now we're up at about 5,400 people.
How about that? Was that a week or is that a year to date? What is that?
That is last 3 games.
Last 3 games. We got 5,400 unique listeners. That's awesome. Love that. Now, War Eagle football, they're going to hand the ball off inside. I did not get the number of the running back. He's hit right across the line of scrimmage. That's actually 27. That is Chris Incow. He's a sophomore running back. We kind of knew he was going to get some touches tonight. And his first one goes for about 2. And the War Eagles are in more of the spread formation tonight. It looks like they're trying to spread out the Harbor defense and take advantage of the middle of the field. Been able to do it a couple times tonight. Incow, pretty good-sized kid back there. Back to pass. Going to give it to Winter. It's complete. Trying to give it to Nick and give him an opportunity to make a play. He's unable to get away from the defender. Going to be a gain only of about a yard. Just threw it to Nick in the slot. Again, just try and get you a playmaker. The ball in space. Well played by the Harbor Wildcats. Bring up 3rd and 7 quickly. Really do not want to give the football right back to the Wildcats here.
No, we need a first down.
Back to pass. Now he's going to be flushed out. Looks to the right side. Looking way across that middle. He's looking for Jeb. Jeb lays out. Did he make the catch?
Oh, they're
going to talk to him. A diving grab by Jeb Brown, and they're going to give it to him. Just across midfield, across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Outstanding effort by the senior Jeb Brown. Great catch, and the War Eagles keep the ball, and they're in Harbor territory.
Maybe that's the spark that's going to light this up.
This is where we need your instant replay, Rob. You got to get on that because that absolute beautiful effort right there by Jeb. That is a ball that did not look like it was going to be caught, and he just ran it down. Ran it down and dove and got his hands underneath it. Excellent play right there.
That was an Odell Beckham kind of.
First down and 10. Inside handoff, Incow. Going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Fall forward for a couple of yards. Interior, that Harbor Wildcat defense, kind of tough to move. Ran into Michael Gonzalez, who's 6'2", 302. Latimer Wilmoth in there. He's listed as 6 foot 236. Second down and 8. Now we do have an H-back, fullback in the ballgame here. A little bit different look, so 3 wide receivers. Carter's going to kind of fake the handoff. run straight ahead, duck his shoulder, and get us another yard. Much like where we were just a moment ago, we're at 3rd and 7 in much better field position, however. Josh Ezell was in playing that H-back tight end fullback role. He's replaced on this a more passing down by Stephen March. Stephen in the slot again. Spread formation, 4 wide receivers. In cows the running back. Carter rolling out to the left. He's going to throw it deep. Winter is there, has a man on him, and he's going to make a catch also. He's going to go up and get it and make the catch. He's going to be forced out of bounds at the 15-yard line. 2 really nice plays and efforts by War Eagle wide receivers, and we're in business in the Wildcat red zone.
He really heaved that, and that was a really nice catch.
Winter really into double coverage and had to find a way to sneak that through there. Used his body well, made a catch in traffic, and give the War Eagles an opportunity. 15 seconds and counting here to go in the first quarter. Just what the War Eagles needed, not to give the football right back and get back in position, maybe get points. Fake the handoff. Low snap, wound up on the ground for a second, disrupted the timing of that play. I believe that was supposed to be a handoff to Incow. Did not work out, and as it is, Carter is just going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is going to be the last play of the first quarter. But the quarter is going to end with the War Eagles in scoring position at the 15-yard line. Got to walk all the way to the other end of the field. But, Rob, a good way to end the quarter. It looked like we might have been given the football back twice, and instead we're knocking on the door for points.
Yeah, anytime that you can stay on the field and not have to punt it off. But at the same time, we have gotten 2 turnovers every time we've punted. So it goes back and forth.
Yep. At the end of the quarter here, a good time to talk about a couple more of our sponsors. Hey, Slim Chickens is a proud sponsor of War Eagle Athletics. Slim Chickens brings Southern hospitality to fast, casual dining with fresh, hand-breaded chicken tenders, buffalo wings, and handmade dipping sauces. They also, I believe, sponsored the Hometown Hero tonight at Har Ber. Slim Chickens involved in athletics here in Northwest Arkansas. We thank you. Thank you for that one. And then also, hey, Height Jackson and Associates. They're a proud sponsor of War Eagle Athletics. You can see Height Jackson signs all over the place with all the construction we have going on. Height Jackson is Northwest Arkansas architects and leaders in the design community. Our purpose is to enhance the areas in which we work through professional services and excellence in design. Height Jackson is dedicated to providing outstanding services that respond to client needs and budgets. Thank you to Height Jackson, long time supporters of Rogers Athletics. They were sponsoring events, Rob, when I was playing games here. 2nd down and 10. Little fake handoff over the middle. Carter actually saw a man. Nick Winter cutting across the face of the defender. Ball just overthrown. Carter wasn't quite ready through it before he really kind of wanted to, but that one is you got to file that one to an opportunity right there. We had a chance to get the ball to Nick for points right there. Instead, it's 3rd and 10. And again, we had a couple of H-back fullbacks in the game. Threw the ball anyway. They're going to be exchanged for a couple receivers. Brady Laird, Stephen March are going to be on this side. Nick Winter, Jeb Brown are going to be wide to the right. War Eagles now moving from right to left, if you're listening to us, not watching us. And there's Hensley rolling out to the right. Has a man, and he's got him. Is that Winter? No, that's Jeb. Jeb's going to make one man miss. Not going to be able to get a lot extra out of it. It's going to be an interesting call for our War Eagle coaches right here. He's inside the 10, down at the 7. 4th down. We need to be, it looks inside the 5. So it's 4th down and a long 2. And our offense is staying on the field right here. Trying to get 7, not 3. 3 wide receivers to the left side. Running back is Incow, the sophomore, next to Carter Hensley, the other sophomore. Back to pass, looking into the end zone. Route was disrupted a little by the defender. Was looking for Jeb Brown. He got jammed over there by the cornerback, Malachi Kramer, and that disrupted the timing of the route. The ball falls incomplete, and the War Eagles are going to turn it over on downs. So that's where the Wildcats are going to have it at the 8-yard line, a long ways away. But again, another opportunity, Rob, that's 3 times now, if you count the one on the penalty where we just nosed inside the 20. 3 possessions into the red zone with no points.
And they're close into the red zone. But I do understand that would have been a very difficult kick on that with that angle.
Motion to the tailback. Nice play. That's Cooper Bowman coming up from his safety position. Going to chop the legs out from under Hudson Brewer. Brewer's going to get a couple on the play, but that had an opportunity to be much more, and a nice open field tackle by Bowman right there. They're going to give him 3, 2nd down and 7. Brewer's the halfback, sitting next to the quarterback, Drew McClendon. Just a straight handoff, run into a host of War Eagle defenders. See who comes off the bottom of that one. Trey Sauls is involved in that. Christian Jimenez was the tackle that was involved in that play. Sauls in there making a nice hit. Going to be a gain of just a couple. Going to be 3rd down. They call it 6 on the board. Maybe it's a long 5. 5 wide receivers now in the game, or at least 4 wide receivers and an H-back. And now back to pass as McClendon looked to the right side. He's got a man, and it's going to fall incomplete. Had a man for a moment, and it was deflected on the play. Nice play by Jonathan Lockett coming in there to break it up. That pass was intended for Ethan Fender. Ball winds up on the ground again. There's a flag down on the other side of the field.
That was right on the opposite side of the field. I don't know what that flag is for.
I don't either.
Looks something like an
ineligible man downfield, which we should decline. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So the defense does their job again. At the few possessions today, the War Eagle defense has held 3 and out. And here comes Har Ber, the punter, Ramirez. Not to be confused with Barroso, who I'm sure is a fine kicker as well, Rob. Goes without saying. Looks like Winters back to receive it. It's 45-yard line. There's kind of a knuckleball that's going to land at the 40. Going to be dangerously close to a few War Eagles. We're going to be dancing away from it just a little bit. The ball's going to roll dead.
Finally, somebody
Cooper knocks him away.
away.
That's funny. That's funny. Devin Henderson was just dancing a little too close to it for a teammate's liking, and he got rubbed out of the way to make sure he didn't get a foot involved there.
At least it wasn't somebody
no harm done, and the War Eagles have great field position. Punt never turned over, and we've got it at the Har Ber 43-yard line. 9:58 to go, and this is second quarter. In cows the tailback. They're going to fake it to him, and oh, my. They read that one and blew that one up. A big hit on the play. That is Matrix Samuel, 5'10", 185-pound senior linebacker that read that one perfectly, and I doubt that felt too good to Carter Hensley. Carter faked that one. It's a play that we had bust for 11 yards earlier today. That one went nowhere. In fact, a loss of 1. Still the spread formation. In cow is the halfback to the right of Hensley. Back to pass. Looking across the middle. Now he's going to be flushed out wide to the left. Looking downfield. Just going to throw the ball away. Late pressure by the Wildcat defense. All Carter could do to get rid of it. Had plenty of time there. That one didn't find anybody open. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 11. Three wide receivers to the left on 3rd and 11. Looking back to the left side, actually going to set up a screen now to Cooper Bowman. Cooper is going to get hit. He's going to gain just a yard or 2 on the play. Well played by the Wildcat defense. Tackle's going to be made by 18 Tommy Hudson, the senior strong safety. And it's only going to be a few. It looked like the War Eagles, again, were going to try and put themselves in a position to maybe go for it on 4th and short. As it is, it's 4th and 9, and Baxley is on to punt again. Had a nice night punting the football. One didn't turn over for him. Har Ber has made a mess out of a couple of these. Ooh, high snap, nice catch by Brandon. Little rugby-style kick. gets the ball on the ground. It lands at the 10. The 5 is going to roll into the end zone. It's just a little bit too much bounce on that one. And the Wildcats are going to take it on a touchback. They're going to have the ball at the 20-yard line. 8:29 to go here in the second quarter. Wildcats break the huddle on the sideline.
They're going fast again, it seems like.
At the smaller running back, Ryder's in the game. Hit us for a nice chunky yardage earlier. They're going to fake it to him now. Look deep down the middle. They got a man just ran right past the safety, but a nice recovery on the play. Pass is complete. It is caught. It's going to be in War Eagle territory down at the 34-yard line. Pass was complete to Peyton McKee. I believe it was Bowman that made the tackle, saved anything bigger, but a nice big play on first down for the Har Ber Wildcats. Motion man now for Har Ber. Fake the handoff inside. Now it's just going to be a quarterback draw. Quarterback going to be hit at the 25-yard line. Still on his feet. He's going to have first down yardage down to the 22. Wildcats back-to-back first down gains. Hit on the play that time by Terrion Franklin. But not before the Wildcats pick up another first down. 7:45 to go here in this first half. No running backs next to Drew McClendon. Now there's a man in motion, and they're going to give it to him. That's the running back, Ryder. Ryder, great speed, runs through a man, makes the rest miss. Touchdown, Har Ber. Lane Reeder, I believe is what they said over the PA. 5'8", 160-pound running back, really good speed. Got to the corner there. We couldn't chase him, or couldn't catch him anyway. And it's 20-0. Ramirez on to kick the extra point. It is up, looks good, is good. Hit that one well off the indoor practice facility over there. And it's 21-0. Har Ber on top of our War Eagles right here. Again, our War Eagles not without opportunities, haven't turned them into points. Around the conference, Bentonville West 10, Springdale 3. Sort of around the conference, it's Fayetteville 3, Northside nothing. Old conference game. It is Bentonville 14, Southside 7. That one close in the second quarter. I was about to give you this score. That's what happens when you start scrolling scores. I was about to give you the Heritage Har Ber score. We know that one.
Well, we know that one, unfortunately.
We got that one. So the War Eagles need their answer right here. Down 21 here in the second quarter again.
They need to get a score before the end of the half. That's for sure.
Absolutely. And it's not like we've been without opportunities. We've had the ball in the red zone multiple times. We are deep to receive. Christian Ramirez set to kick off for the Wildcats. High end over end kick. That one's going to reach the end zone as well. Nick's going to reach back there, but it's going to land in the end zone for a touchback. And the War Eagles will take this one. Again, this will be at our 20-yard line. Two big kickoffs back-to-back by Ramirez. And we'll have it at the 20-yard line. Again, moving from right to left. Elia Villatoro is going to be the running back in the game. Also bring in Josh Ezell to give a little different look. Another blocker in front of him. Brady Laird's wide receiver out here wide to the left. Carter Hensley still the man at quarterback. They're going to hand it to Villatoro. Villatoro is going to be hit right away. He's going to fight for the line of scrimmage, and that is about all. very little on the play. They're going to mark it right at the 20, actually. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Man, the slot is Nick Winter. Have Jeb Brown on the far side. Again, if you're watching this, a lot of the War Eagles donned in some pink compression gear and sleeves. Fake a handoff. Carter running wide to the sideline, and there's going to be nothing there. Tried to get to the edge. Simply couldn't get wide enough. He's going to be tackled for a loss of 7 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 17 from our own 13-yard line. So we'll see the War Eagles draw up right here. 3rd and 17 from your own 13 isn't exactly where you want to be, Rob. But we'll see what we've got here. We've had a couple of good looks downfield. We'll see if they want to do that, if they're going to try and be more conservative. They're going to roll Hensley out to the right. Has a man. Nice catch by Jeb Brown. Ball was a little behind him. Caught it in traffic. A good gain of about 10 on the play. Unfortunately, it's 3rd and 17. They're going to still bring up 4th down and long. 5:50 to go, and the War Eagles are bringing on the punt unit once again as Baxley comes onto the field. Nice throw and catch right there. Jeb's made a couple of really athletic plays, and we saw a nice play out of Nick Winter, too. Got a couple of guys making some solid efforts from the wide receiver position. Haven't been able to string them all together and turn them into points yet. Good snap this time to Baxley. This time, end-over-end rugby-style kick. Going to bounce, get on the ground, and now it's going to be picked up at the 30, and swarm of War Eagles are coming at him. It's going to be picked up on the play by Ethan Fender. Now a late flag came in. That came in literally after I said Fender. Must have been.
It's going to be a targeting.
Looks like it's going to be targeting. It wasn't at the point of the tackle. Point of the tackle is down here near the 37. The flags are down in the middle of the field between the 45 and the 48. So we'll see if maybe somebody has a blindside block. But a targeting call. So that actually is. So that's a blindside block. But that's away, by the way. That's the signal. I'm glad he actually said it to you. So last time we actually had that, this was the double fist bump, which we did not know what the double fist bump was. There, he said it was a blindside block. The initial look that he gave to the War Eagle sideline was to the head, like it was a targeting call.
He did.
But then he actually gave, so the 2 fists in the front is a blindside block. And that's actually going to take the ball all the way back to the 22-yard line. That's where Har Ber is going to have it to start. So a nice break for the War Eagles. Much worse field position for the Wildcats. There's a little play action fake. Now over to the sideline. The ball is going to be overthrown off the fingertips of the receiver and out of bounds. That pass was intended for Luke Adams over on the sideline. Trey Sauls is there. Jonathan Lockett there in coverage. Just to put a little pressure on it. Make sure it wasn't complete. 5:15 now to go. 2nd down and 10. Har Ber with 3 wide receivers to the left. There's a fake handoff to the running back. Now the quarterback, McClellan's going to take it. He's going to cross the 25 to the 30. Drew McClendon, not McClellan, excuse me. Going to be a good gain on 2nd down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short. 3rd down and 2 for our War Eagles. Seth Kendall came up from his safety position, and looks like he might have gotten the worst of that one. Seth likes to come up and hit somebody. Maybe that one rattled him a little bit, shaking his head a little bit. 3rd and 2. Inside handoff.
Get him.
Breaks through the line of scrimmage. He's now at the 40, at the 45. He's still on his feet. Now the ball is on the ground. Ball is on the ground. It looks like Har Ber is going to get it back. Almost a big break for the War Eagles. He fought off of both tackles. Threw the ball on the ground. He had a little help from his buddy in recovering it. The ball is going to be placed at the 47-yard line. It's enough yardage for 1st down, and the Wildcats are going to keep it. Clock will run. The resetting of the chains. There's 4:29 to go in this first half. Looks like this is going to be a timeout, something the Wildcats didn't like. They are going to call timeout. That's their second of the half. They have one remaining. Again, 4:29 to go. Still plenty of time in this one. War Eagles are going to have to get a stop. And with this timeout, it's a good time to tell you about Arvest Bank. Arvest Bank is a proud sponsor of Heritage War Eagle Athletics. Arvest Bank owns and operates 16 community banks in Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Kansas, offering banking, mortgages, credit cards, and investments. That's Arvest Bank. Also, a special thank you to Nabholz Construction. Nabholz, a proud sponsor of War Eagle Athletics. It's a national commercial contractor offering a full range of construction, industrial, civil, environmental, and specialty services. Thank you also to Nabholz for your sponsorship of War Eagle Athletics. All these great sponsors help make War Eagle Athletics possible, certainly make it better. We always ask if you have a chance to do business in the categories where our sponsors play, we ask that you choose to patronize those that sponsor War Eagle Athletics and tell them that you appreciate their support of War Eagle Athletics. It means a lot to our athletic program. Love to have the community behind them. Out of the timeout, it is 1st and 10. They're at their own 47, they being the Wildcats. Back to pass, looking across the middle, has a man, it's complete. Cross the 50 to the 45 to the 40. Going to be dragged down on the play. The tackle is going to be made by Carter Talley. The pass was complete to Luke Adams, again the fullback, but big yardage into War Eagle territory down to the 34-yard line. Well-designed play right there. The receivers ran deep down the field. Fullback came out. Just a little crossing route underneath the coverage. Had a lot of space. Nice play by Carter to prevent anything bigger even happening. But it's first down again. Man in motion. Fake the handoff. Now they're going to throw it to the motion man. That's Peyton McKee. He's going to hit the corner. Now here's another flag coming down. Terrion Franklin makes the tackle, but there's going to be a flag down at the 25-yard line. We'll see what that is. If the play stands, it's a gain of 6.
I'm thinking it's holding on the
If it's
Wildcats.
holding, it's essentially going to be, see where they mark it from.
Personal.
Unnecessary roughness. So that's going to be, so they are going to replay first down. So it's going to be a significant penalty. It was a little bit downfield, but the ball is going to be placed back at the 44-yard line. They need the 24. So it's actually a personal foul. It's a 15-yard penalty, but it's only going to be 10 from the line of scrimmage. So first down and 20. Again, another little break for the War Eagles. Kind of a well-designed play right there. They faked it to the motion man and then threw it to him. Got about 6 yards on first down. Personal foul is going to set it all back, though. There's an inside handoff. That's to the young man, Reeder, number 1. We're going to bottle him up this time and only get a yard. If you have a chance, there's a War Eagle moon tonight, by the way. If you haven't seen that yet, Rob, it's up over, as we're looking, over here to the east, over Harbor High School. I don't know if we got that on camera somewhere. We got a nice, bright orange moon. We will get that. Got a great War Eagle moon going over that east side right now. Spread formation. Hard count. We're going to jump into the neutral zone. We've kind of avoided that for the most part here tonight, but that one's going to get, actually they're going to call, no, he changed his mind. He gave the initial false start signal and then went encroachment on the defense. So it is going to be a 5-yard penalty. Still going to be significant down in distance. It's still second down and 14, but the 5 yards gives Har Ber just a little bit more of a breather. 2:53 and counting to go here in the half. Motion man is Reeder. They're going to fake to him. Looking deep down the middle, past the defense. It's off his fingertips and incomplete. Bowman was in coverage. Noah Livingston was a receiver. He's a 6'4", 195-pound senior. That one just off his fingertips at the goal line and falls harmlessly incomplete. Never in doubt.
No, but I'll tell you, if we give that quarterback over at the Wildcats any kind of time to pass, he has been going long every time. or he's tucking it and running every time. So they need to just put a little bit more pressure on the quarterback.
Timeout is called. Look like they give this one to our War Eagles. That leaves us one. Probably just wanting to regroup a little bit on that right there. Make sure we're aligned for what's going to be a third down and long and another potential deeper pass route down the middle of the field. Big down for our defense. Getting across the conference, still shows 10-3 Bentonville West against Springdale in the second quarter. I would have predicted more points to be scored in that one. It is Northside 14, Fayetteville 10. Bentonville now on top of Southside 28-7 as the Tigers get it going a little bit. And here we go, third down and 14. Back to pass over to the right side. Has a man, was the man that was just intended for the touchdown. That's Noah Livingston. He is going to be knocked down over there by Devin Henderson and Trey Sauls. Going to still bring up fourth down and 9. Ball now at the 33-yard line, so call it fourth down and 8. And it looks like the Wildcats are going to go for it. 2:07 to go in the half. They tried a hard count right there to draw us off. To see if maybe they're just going to try and draw us off again and call timeout. And not. They're going to throw it. Look at deep down the middle. Over to the right side. Double coverage over there on the play. That's Seth Kendall over there. Also, you can see Jonathan Lockett deep in the coverage. The ball is harmlessly incomplete, and it's going to turn over to the War Eagles on downs. So we're going to get it in decent field position at the 33-yard line. 1:48 to go in the half, and one timeout to play with. And Rob, this is a situation we've seen the War Eagles be conservative before. It'll be interesting to see if we're going to give the young sophomore Carter Hensley an opportunity to throw the ball down the field, see if we can get in scoring position here before half.
Well, we need to put a little.
You're going to give a little handoff, a little outside zone play to L.A. Villatoro. Very little gain on the play, about 1, and there is a flag down as well. Flag is down at the 30. This looks like another potential holding call. He's talking to the Har Ber sideline.
They're already marking it off.
Har Ber's going to go ahead and accept it. It's actually a question because you've got, if you're looking for points, if you're Har Ber, you're competing against the clock as well, and you've now given us an extra down to play with. So it's going to be what in effect is a 13-yard penalty. It's going to be, ball will be placed right at the 20-yard line. We need the 43. It's first and 23. 1:43 to go here in the half. And now I would expect to see us more run the football. And there we do. We hand it to Nick Winter on a jet sweep. He is held up, but now he's got a chance. He reverses field. Carter's got a block in front of him. If he can get around the corner, he's got a chance for something. He is going to be dragged down on the play. Nice play. We've called this young man's name a few times. Malachi Kramer has made a mess of a few things over there on Har Ber. We actually had him set up with a blocker in front of him. He still fought through it and made a play to knock down Nick Winter. That had potential to be a pretty good play.
It really did.
And as you say, actually, we wind up going out of bounds. We now have second down and 16, and the clock remains at 1:30. Wildcats still have a timeout left. Now the snap is on the ground. Carter's just going to fall on it. He's going to fall on it, be covered up by 93 Latimer Wilmoth. And that's now going to be a timeout by Har Ber. That's going to be their last timeout. Oh, man, Rob over here trying to disguise his sneeze. Because, sneezes now feel like assault with a deadly weapon in the age of COVID, so you can't sneeze around anybody. So I appreciate you, looking the other direction. Big loss on the play for our War Eagles. Now third down, and they call it 23. And that's right, we're at the 20. We need the 43. 1:25 to go. So you do have to be aware of the clock. Don't want to give Har Ber the football back in good field position with time. If you run a play here, You get 40 seconds off the clock. That's not going to leave them a lot of time if you get the punt away cleanly. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what the plan is here. Your goals have changed a little bit at this point in time now. I mean, it'd be great if you can bust one and get points out of it, but now your primary goal is to make sure that you end the half no worse than 21-0.
This is true.
Har Ber has a single safety 20 yards deep. 3 wide receivers for the War Eagles. Inside handoff. Going to be hit and down. That Cooper? It was Cooper Bowman across the 25 to the 27.
I think you're right. I think they're trying to take just as much
We're
time
gonna
off the clock.
we're gonna let this run quite a bit if we can. We're at the 27-yard line. We're going to have to kick it at about – we'll probably take a timeout, actually. Looks like Coach Hookfin's talking to the official on that side. Play clock's going to be at 0 with around 40 seconds left to go at the end of the first half. And we are just standing in the huddle. 7 seconds on the play clock. We do have this timeout remaining. And there we're going to take it. 40 seconds left to go in the half, and we're going to take timeout so we can come out – try and punt the football away, give Har Ber a very difficult situation to deal with. Or you know what, Rob, they've made a mess out of a couple punt returns too. It actually could see if we get it thrown on the ground again, and then we get a break and get an opportunity.
Well, the last 3 punts that we've done, he's turned it over twice and then accidentally picked one up, which probably should have just let him bounce all the way down. And didn't get a return. So, law of averages is see what happens.
Returner is Ethan Fender. He's going back deep to receive. This is one where I honestly like just staying away from it.
Yeah.
Unless you can catch it clean. I know it's not popular, but like the worst thing that can happen to you right here is a muffed punt if you're Har Ber. Otherwise, you're going to end the half up 21-0. And it's kind of playing scared, and I get that people don't like that necessarily, but we've seen him throw 2 balls on the ground already. We certainly will give him an opportunity to do it here again. Clean snap. Low line drive. Now end over end kick. Going to bounce. Fender's going to chase it down. He's going to get it at the 25-yard line. Now to the 30. He hurdles a man. Is going to be taken down there by Seth Kendall. Also, Grant Holland's going to be there to clean it up. Holland is senior defensive back, number 29. I think it might have been, I don't know if it was Sauls, maybe Incow that he hurdled back there. Only got a few yards out of it. It was a pretty impressive play nonetheless. There are now 28 seconds remaining in the half. And they've got the ball on the 32-yard line. They've seen us go deep on us a few times. So certainly right now our safeties are only about 13 yards off the ball. I'd prefer to see them a little deeper than that. Back to pass, and they're going to set up a screen to the fullback, and he's going to be chased down. Well read and well played by Christian Jimenez, the defensive tackle. Had some blockers out in front of him. Now they're going to go quickly, 18 seconds, 15 seconds. Looking deep towards the sideline. Oh, Franklin, now this ball is going to be tipped, and it's going to be picked off. Who's got it? Is that Kendall? He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's actually going to try and lateral the ball as time expires. The ball's loose on the ground. It isn't going to matter who recovers it. There's a flag down back here as well. We'll see what the penalty is.
3 of them. Look like another block in the back. Or
Henderson was in coverage.
Blindsided block.
He tipped it up right in the hands of Seth Kendall. Caught it with speed. Discussion again, there are 3 flags all within a little triangle area between the 40 and the 45-yard line, so they certainly all saw the same thing. They evidently were not looking at their roster to see who actually picked it off. Pretty good discussion right here. There's no time left on the game clock. With the War Eagles having the football, unless this is against Har Ber, this should end the half. Because I believe the flag was post-possession. I think it was post-interception. But we will see. So actually the lateral hurts us, Rob, because it looks like evidently Har Ber recovered the fumble because we got the interception, and then they called a blindside block again on Har Ber. So if we actually had the football, the half would not end on a defensive penalty. So as it is, Seth actually makes a really alert play trying to score with no time on the clock, but it looks like Har Ber evidently picked it up, and if that's the case, then that's going to end the half. So that's the way the half ends. Interesting fashion for sure, and we've got 2 blindside blocks. At least now we know what the double fist bump call is.
I have a reference.
Absolutely. So that's the way it's going to end. It certainly was a half that had the War Eagles had some opportunities, multiple possessions inside the red zone, but did not come away with points. And as it is, with halftime clock just started at just under 20 minutes, your halftime score is a Har Ber Wildcats 21 and the War Eagles nothing. So we will be running some words from our sponsors during our halftime performance. We'll have 20 minutes on this clock and a 3-minute warm-up clock. And then we will join you for the second half right in that. So we will see you guys in about 20 minutes.
But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, Tyson and his family began finding innovative ways to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to feed families across the country and around the world, to help put a chicken in every pot, every oven, grill, slow cooker, and skillet. Because no matter who they are or where they're from, everyone deserves to serve up a good meal whenever they want to get farm-raised chicken of the highest quality, real chicken. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise, to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
We'd like to thank you all for coming out, and we want to finish what we started. So please, wear your mask and maintain social distancing for the safety of all. Go War Eagles.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. It was a time when you had to keep it real, because times were tough. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family began finding innovative ways to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to feed families across the country and around the world, to help put a chicken in every pot, every oven, grill, slow cooker, and skillet. Because no matter who they are or where they're from, everyone deserves to serve up a good meal whenever they want to get farm-raised chicken of the highest quality, real chicken. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise, to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
My name is Declan Buttrey, and welcome to Heritage High School Athletics. We'd like to thank you all for coming out, and we want to finish what we started. So please, wear your mask and maintain social distancing for the safety of all. Go War Eagles!
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. It was a time when you had to keep it real, because times were tough. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family began finding innovative ways to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to feed families across the country and around the world, to help put a chicken in every pot, every oven, grill, slow cooker, and skillet. Because no matter who they are or where they're from, everyone deserves to serve up a good meal whenever they want to get farm-raised chicken of the highest quality, real chicken. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
My name is Declan Buttrey, and welcome to Heritage High School Athletics. We'd like to thank you all for coming out, and we want to finish what we started. So please, wear your mask and maintain social distancing for the safety of all. Go War Eagles!
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. It was a time when you had to keep it real, because times were tough. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family began finding innovative ways to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to feed families across the country and around the world, to help put a chicken in every pot, every oven, grill, slow cooker, and skillet. Because no matter who they are or where they're from, everyone deserves to serve up a good meal whenever they want to get farm-raised chicken of the highest quality, real chicken. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
My name is and welcome to Heritage High School Athletics. We'd like to thank you all for coming out, and we want to finish what we started. So please, wear your mask and maintain social distancing for the safety of all. Go War Eagles!
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. It was a time when you had to keep it real, because times were tough. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family began finding innovative ways to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to feed families across the country and around the world, to help put a chicken in every pot, every oven, grill, slow cooker, and skillet. Because no matter who they are or where they're from, everyone deserves to serve up a good meal whenever they want to get farm-raised chicken of the highest quality, real chicken. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise, to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
My name is and welcome to Heritage High School Athletics. We'd like to thank you all for coming out, and we want to finish what we started. So please, wear your mask and maintain social distancing for the safety of all. Go War Eagles!
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. It was a time when you had to keep it real, because times were tough. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family began finding innovative ways to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to feed families across the country and around the world, to help put a chicken in every pot, every oven, grill, slow cooker, and skillet. Because no matter who they are or where they're from, everyone deserves to serve up a good meal whenever they want to get farm-raised chicken of the highest quality, real chicken. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
And welcome to Heritage High School Athletics. We'd like to thank you all for coming out, and we want to finish what we started. So please, wear your mask and maintain social distancing for the safety of all. Go War Eagles.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. It was a time when you had to keep it real, because times were tough. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family began finding innovative ways to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to feed families across the country and around the world, to help put a chicken in every pot, every oven, grill, slow cooker, and skillet. Because no matter who they are or where they're from, everyone deserves to serve up a good meal whenever they want to get farm-raised chicken of the highest quality, real chicken. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
And welcome to Heritage High School Athletics. We'd like to thank you all for coming out, and we want to finish what we started. So please, wear your mask and maintain social distancing for the safety of all. Go War Eagles.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. It was a time when you had to keep it real, because times were tough. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family began finding innovative ways to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to feed families across the country and around the world, to help put a chicken in every pot, every oven, grill, slow cooker, and skillet. Because no matter who they are or where they're from, everyone deserves to serve up a good meal whenever they want to get farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. Real chicken. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise, to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
My name is Declan Buttrey, and welcome to Heritage High School Athletics. We'd like to thank you all for coming out, and we want to finish what we started. So please, wear your mask and maintain social distancing for the safety of all. Go War Eagles!
Hey, good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. We are back right here at Har Ber High School here in Springdale, Arkansas, on just an absolutely gorgeous night for football. If you're just joining in, your halftime score is Har Ber 21, War Eagles nothing. The War Eagles with multiple opportunities in that first half, had multiple possessions in the red zone that didn't come away with points. A couple of big plays on the other end for Har Ber that stretched it out and turned this into a 21-0 halftime lead. But Rob, we continue to, when you continue to look at good things that happen, we made some turnovers along the way. Again, we had the ball in scoring position a few times, just haven't capitalized and put the ball in the end zone.
And that's just it. We need to capitalize, and we need to push it in, and whether it be a field goal or a touchdown, they just need to get a couple points on there.
Yeah, we mentioned before, this Har Ber team comes in 0-4, having played a very difficult schedule coming into this. So certainly we knew they were going to be hungry and they were going to be ready to come in and play. And they haven't disappointed. Certainly they've played well. Have some good playmakers on their side of the ball. Lane Reeder, a running back, has really hurt us. He's come in, he's been the second running back that comes in, a little change of pace guy, has exceptional speed. He's only 5'8", 160 pounds. But we put in a position where we've been able to catch him. And one deep ball that was also thrown to Jamarcus Alvis, and that one went for 78 yards and a touchdown. And that essentially is the difference in the ball game. Again, the War Eagles have gotten a couple turnovers along the way. Har Ber's actually had some penalties that have hurt them. We've seen 2 blindside blocks that are worth 15 yards apiece, a couple of muff punts, and a block punt by the War Eagles. But again, ultimately, it's just a matter of if we would have been able to turn those into points as opposed to coming up empty on those. Who knows from a momentum what that does to you. Even so, if you turn them into points, you're looking at a 21-14 or a 21-21 game. When you add the momentum factor to it, who knows? Like, we could be leading this football game.
And that's just it, trying to start off the second half. Not only are you not getting the ball, but they can even extend that lead if they really execute well, and you're going to have to stop that, even though starting the second half.
And all of those things are true. That's a lot of wouldas and couldas and shouldas, and what you're actually dealing with is what is. And what is you're down 21-0 and need to make a play right here and get some quick points to get yourself back in this ball game. As Rob mentioned, Har Ber did win the toss and defer, so they will be receiving the kickoff to start the second half. Brandon Baxley is your kicker. Ball's teed up at the 40-yard line. Deep to receive is Jamarcus Alvis. He's going to be planting his feet at about the 3-yard line. He's flanked over there by Lance Reeder. And that might also be 21, Malachi Kramer. Malachi Kramer's made a lot of plays. Ball's in the air, end over end, and we're underway here in the second half. And there's a handoff, and that is to Reeder, and we didn't see it. He's going to be deep into the secondary. He's at the 40 and the 50. He makes a man miss, but he's tripped up. The kicker, Baxley, just got a hand on him. If that was even difficult to see on camera, they actually did a little handoff exchange in there. The kick was caught by Jamarcus Alvis, given to Reeder. There is a flag down on the 41-yard line. This looks like some of this may be coming back. Well designed, and again, Reeder is a young man with a lot of speed. And that's an unnecessary roughness call. Another personal foul on these Har-Ber Wildcats. That, I believe, is 4 personal fouls against them here in this ball game. So 60 yards were the penalties. That's going to be a big one. Again, that was at the 41-yard line where that foul occurred. Reeder actually was in War Eagle territory down near the 41-yard line. As it is, Har-Ber's going to take over on the 26-yard line. They're moving from left to right. They're donned in all navy. Man in motion. Snap is fumbled, dribbled essentially on the ground, picked up by the quarterback, Drew McClendon. He's going to get the ball up to around the 30, 31-yard line. Makes something out of nothing. Gain of about 5 on the play, brings up second down.
Well, that looked like a busted play for sure.
It was a busted play. He dribbled it, essentially, picked it back up, still was able to make something out of it. Again, it is a gorgeous night for football. You have the opportunity to listen to us. I hope you're listening to us on the front porch, watching us. Inside handoff. Is that the fullback? Looks like 36. Is that the ball carrier, or was he blocking in there? Actually, the ball was handed to Brewer. He was the blocking back. Hudson Brewer, tailback, is going to have first down yardage. They've already reset the chains. Ball is at the 37-yard line. First down for Har-Ber. They're going to exchange tailbacks now. Brewer comes out. Reeder goes in to take his place. He has been a problem. A junior running back, Lance Reeder, number 1. Back to pass. Thrown over the left side. That's Ethan Fender. He makes the catch. He's going to be brought down by Cooper Bowman, but not before he's going to have first down yardage once again. So just a quick stop route out there to Ethan Fender. He does the rest on his own, and it's going to be first down yardage. Ball's at the 48-yard line. Coming into the ball game for the War Eagles is Schaefer Dunnigan. Quickly now moves Har-Ber. Back to pass. Look for that left side. Up in the play. Ball's tipped up in the air. Kendall almost with another chance to get it. He was looking for Reeder. Ball was deflected on the play by Jonathan Lockett. Hung up in the air for quite a while. And Seth Kendall, who got the other interception, he had his eyes on another one, but that one's going to fall incomplete.
No, that went high off the air once it deflected off his shoulder pads.
Yeah. Second down and 10. And
But
Kendall had a lot of open space if he was able to get to that one. Here's the inside handoff. That's to Reeder. Runs through an arm tackle, and he's going to drag the entire War Eagle, group of the War Eagle defense down. The tackle is eventually going to be made by Terrion Franklin and Cooper Bowman, but not before a gain of around 15 yards. Even more than that, actually, all the way to the 35-yard line of the War Eagles in another first down. Lance Reeder made a bunch of plays tonight.
He was running with some authority right there.
The other running back, Hudson Brewer, is a sophomore, by the way. So both of these guys touching the ball for them are coming back. Here's McClendon rolling to his left, has a man, and it's complete. Complete at the 25 to the 20, now out of bounds at the 15-yard line. That's Jamarcus Alvis. Ran a little curl route, found a soft spot in the defense. Clean throw by Drew McClendon. And quickly now into the red zone are the Har-Ber Wildcats. Now we need a negative play out of our defense. Maybe we can get a negative play out of our defensive line right here. Put him in a bad down and distance. Straight back to pass. over towards the end zone. Wide open as a man. It is caught for a touchdown. That is Ethan Fender. 15-yard touchdown pass. Fender's the guy that actually put the ball on the ground a couple times earlier. He's made up for it with some really nice plays lately. And with that at 9:34 to go, actually it looks like we've got have a discussion. I don't see a flag down.
Flag's on the 25.
Flag is on the way back here by the 25-yard line. That's deep. They are looking over towards the coaches. Perhaps this is another personal foul. We're trying to figure out if we're going to take it on the kickoff or not. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Har Ber. And as the referee says, it will be enforced on the kickoff. So the touchdown is going to stand. After the touchdown, an unsportsmanlike conduct call. I believe that is 5 personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct fouls. Over talking to the coaching staff, Chris Wood's not going to like that. But it's a little bit more palatable when you're up on the scoreboard 27-0.
And I didn't see that unless it was might have been.
It was way back. I don't know. Extra point attempt is up and good. And the Wildcats are fired up. 28-0 is your score. 9:34 to go here in the third quarter. Time for the War Eagles to get something going. And again, it is a gorgeous night to be out. Beautiful moon if you're out there. Moon was nice, bright War Eagle orange a while ago. Looked like a big Halloween pumpkin in the sky over there.
It did. And with this weather, it feels like really feels and
it feels perfect.
Looks like fall.
It feels perfect. My softball team's playing in Bentonville tomorrow. I mean, you look at the forecast and it looks like it's going to be a little bit windy maybe, but it's when you see sunny and 69, like it just feels a little tropical almost. That's cool. I like this. I say several. I mean, nobody cares what I say, but I say it frequently. I think like Octobers in the Ozarks are literally that is perfect. That is the perfect weather.
Perfect weather and most beautiful.
Yeah,
gets cool. Even with the leaf changing, it looks like Connecticut.
Gets a little cool at night. Kickoff again after the 15-yard penalty. It's going to still send Winter back to the 10-yard line. Nick's going to cross the 20 to the 25-yard line. He's going to be down there. A little more shenanigans. This one's getting a little chippy.
I think so.
At the 25-yard line, and that can kind of be expected. You've got a War Eagle team that certainly when the scoreboard goes the wrong way isn't going to like the way things are going, and you have a Har Ber team that, again, is probably releasing a lot of frustration right here. As a team that's not used to being on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and they've been in the wrong end of some bad scores early, and that's more of a result of who they've been playing than who they are, but that's still frustrating as a player, and
sure.
I'm sure they're enjoying this one. Snap to Hensley. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to be caught and then dropped by Nick Winter. They're going to have be an incomplete pass. Nick trying to make a play with it a little bit before securing it.
Yeah, that was a bobble, but, man, it could have been ruled as a fumble, I think, either way.
As it is, going to fall incomplete. Be second down and 10. Wonder if Coach Olson's up in the motherland yet. Wonder if he's has an opportunity to listen in.
And where is he?
There's drop back to pass. Hensley, that one's complete to Jeb Brown. That's going to be a nice gain of about 7. Now they give him 8. Going to bring up 3rd and short, 3rd and 2. He's going home. He's going to, when I say home, he grew up in Wisconsin. So the Green Bay area. Yep, Wisconsin. He's going to be up there in the Green Bay area seeing his family, see his brother Tim. And I think he's actually got a baby shower for his niece even to go to. That's really cool. And I'm happy that he's going. By the way, here's a pre-snap penalty on Har Ber. We get a hard count on there. Defensive tackle is going to jump into the neutral zone, and that's going to give us a first down. So 3rd and 2 is going to turn into first down yardage for our War Eagles. We are still in business. Ball will be placed at the 38-yard line and a fresh set of downs.
Got a hard count. paid off.
we like that. Absolutely. I mean, I'm most excited because when Coach Olson and Karen are going up there, they always bring back groceries. They bring back cheese curds and brats. There's nothing like real cheese curds and brats from up in Wisconsin. Another nice throwing a quick out to Jeb Brown. Jeb's been active tonight. I believe his 4th catch right there. Another 8-yard gain is going to bring up 2nd down and 2. Nice little timing route right there. Carter stands up, looks to his right. Quick out cut by Jeb Brown. Back-to-back gains of 8 yards. Inside handoff. I believe is Incow.
What?
Going to get one of them. 2nd down and 2.
I like Heritage's well, I say that they're about to get into a huddle, but I thought playing no huddle was a good idea. Get the defense back on their heels a little bit.
Yeah, maybe taking a little bit more extra time right here. Want to make sure we pick up this 3rd and 1.
Sure.
A little different formation right here. We got 2 H-backs in the ball game, 2 wide receivers. This looks like this is going to be a straight quarterback sweep, and it is. Hensley's going to fall forward. It looks like he's going to have 1st down yardage. Little post-play action over here on the other side between a wide receiver and a defensive back. They're going to call timeout. They're actually not going to measure. They're just going to give us 1st down yardage. So it's good for a 1st down for Carter Hensley. Ball now at the 48-yard line. The War Eagle possession continues. Fresh set of downs. Little personnel exchange. The big fullbacks go out. A couple wide receivers come in. We got 4 wide receivers, 3 of them to this side of the screen. Little fake handoff over the middle looking for Winter. Ball is high and is going to be intercepted. Ball is intercepted inside the 40. He's going to be tackled.
Oh
my.
There's going to be some flags.
That has to be at least a holding call. When he grabs him by the back of the jersey and throws him down, I think that's I'm not sure what you'll actually get there. You will get a personal foul, I'm sure. I don't know if you also get a hold on that play.
I don't know if you can get 2, but it's going to be interesting
you have
on how many different.
3 flags right there, and we have multiple officials. And honestly, at this point in time, Rob, these officials have to be talking about how they can get control of this one.
Exactly.
Because you've seen, and most of it, I mean, trust me, I'm a War Eagle fan, but even if I was not, most of this is one-sided. It's on the Wildcat side. We've seen a lot of chippiness by Har Ber. This would be, I believe, the 5th personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call, and that's all it is. So the interception's still going to stand. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. And, again, I believe that is the 5th, and I might have missed one along the way. So either 75 or 90 yards worth of personal foul penalties right now. And, again, probably airing out some frustrations from what they've seen in the scoreboard the wrong way the other week. Either way, like I said, the officials have to find a way to get control of this one, or it has the potential to get ugly here with still a quarter and a half of football yet to play. Wildcats have it, moving left to right. There's a handoff to Reeder, trying to get the edge. Does not. He's going to cut it up. And he's going to be tackled on the play by Carter Talley. Nice play by Carter to drag him down. Going to be a gain of about 5 yards and bring up 2nd down. Reeder is small in stature, but he is a problem.
And that offensive line is really making up some holes, and that's almost a open field tackle right there at this.
Essentially. If he doesn't make it, it's going to be. Pass is tipped, but then caught by the fullback. Fullback makes the catch. That's Luke Adams. He's going to have 1st down yardage across the 38 to the 39-yard line. He's tripped up there, but it's a 1st down for the Wildcats. 7:10 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And again, after you see what you see from Har Ber is after they get a 1st down, they sure go quickly. They then like to try and put pressure on the defense. Back to pass, looking deep downfield, has a man. Did he dive for it and catch it? He did. Yeah. They're going to give it to him. That is Hudson Brewer, usually lined up in the tailback. Hudson again, he is a 6'2", 190-pound sophomore, ran by the defensive back, had to lay out to catch it, and he's got the ball in the red zone at the 16-yard line. A nice effort by Brewer to make that catch.
And you're right. First down, no huddle, speed it up, and see what they can do.
They certainly like to go quick. They get you on your heels a little bit. More deliberate when things aren't moving as good. Quick pass, complete to the wide receiver, Jamarcus Alvis. Tackle's going to be made at about the 10-yard line, so didn't look like much, but it's a gain of about 6. Going to bring up 2nd down and 4. Again, the tailback exchange. Brewer comes out and Reeders in for the Wildcats. Both of those guys have had big plays for Har Ber tonight. Again, both of those guys are back, sophomore and junior quarterback also. There's the inside handoff to Reeder. Reeder is going to make a man miss, stay on his feet. He was almost tripped up, put a hand down to stay on his feet, and that's going to be a touchdown for Har Ber. Another touchdown for Lane Reeder. We have not had an answer for Lane, and with 6:24 to go here in the third quarter, the Wildcats have an extra point attempt to go up 35-0. And what has started very competitively, with the War Eagles having several opportunities, has gotten away from us. Snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is good. And with that, it is 35-0 Har Ber. That 35 is significant. We will see the clock run for the remainder of this one.
Or at least until we score a couple.
It doesn't matter.
Once you get to 35?
Once you get to 35, you could score 5 in a row and the clock still wouldn't stop. It doesn't really happen that way very often, but yeah, it doesn't undo itself once it gets going. So we will see the sportsmanship clock in effect. Officials talking about 6:24 to go here in the third quarter. Again, we've mentioned it before, War Eagles with multiple opportunities tonight. Scoreboard's looking certainly in the wrong direction. We had our chances to make this a much closer ball game. High end-over-end kick. Winter's going to grab it at the 10, cross the 20, and be upended there. Nice hit on the play, and here's a couple more guys on the ground, and there's a couple more penalty flags being thrown.
They're coming out everywhere now.
Yeah, Austin Jones, a little post-play activity, and he actually put both hands on the helmet of Seth Kendall and pushed it into the ground. So that's going to get 3 flags, and that's going to be yet another personal foul on Har Ber. So Har Ber's doing a good job in the football game tonight. They certainly aren't showing a lot of class.
Well, and sooner or later they're going to have to call this, and they're going to start ejecting some of these players and get the coaches involved.
Well, the coaches have to want to be involved, and certainly
Right.
There's a little bit of a reputation down here that maybe they don't mind at least some of this. So now it
Boys be boys, but at the same time.
6 penalties at least in, and that's unofficial by my count. And again, it's not going to matter on the scoreboard at this point in time with the running clock. It's not something we're going to get back, but it's certainly not something you should be proud of as an organization either. War Eagles are going to have the ball at the 37-yard line. That's where they take it over. Back to pass, over in the slot, finds Winter. He's at the 35, the 40. Lower his shoulder, go out of bounds at the 44 near the 45-yard line. Good gain on first down. Going to bring up 2nd down and 3. And there's a flag down on the sideline right where that tackle was made. Do not know if there's post-play activity. And there's another flag down. That one thrown in the direction of the War Eagles. And this one has been totally lost by the officials.
I think one of the Heritage guys got a little lippy with the referee.
This may be 2 against the War Eagles. The first foul is down at the point of the tackle at the 44-yard line out of bounds. As we mentioned, this one's gotten awful chippy. So that is the case. So actually there's on the sideline, they called a personal foul on, or actually not a personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct on Nick Winter. And then they called another one on his reaction to the official's call. So with 2 unsportsmanlike conducts, Nick has been disqualified from the remainder of this one. So certainly hate to see that.
And that's
obviously, I talked to you about the way I feel about it when it happens on the Harbor side. You can't let it happen on your side either. So,
that's just frustration.
And certainly Nick's had a good kid, and hey, when you've had 6 go against you, eventually you don't like it. Here's a swing pass to Cooper Bowman. Going to be tackled after a gain of 1.
But I don't even know what is it, 3rd and
it's 3rd and a lot.
35, 34.
We need the 47. Ball is at the 14. So that's 33 by my math. They've got 28 on the board. So I've had to do a lot of math this week, so I'm going to defer to somebody else at this point in time. I was told there would be no math. To borrow a line from.
It's too late.
It's 3rd and a very long way. Carter Hensley rolls out to the right. He's looking for Jeb. Ball's going to be tipped. It's deflected. Deflected on the play by Tommy Hudson. It is knocked down and incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down and very long. Again, 33 is what I say. We actually would need you're going to need a 33-yard punt to even get to the first down marker. Baxley's going to come on to punt. He's had a good night punting the football. Again, we've
that rugby style.
Special teams has been a strength tonight, or at least a weakness on the Harbor side. Ethan Fender's put the ball on the ground a couple times, and we do have a block punt. Now, they're overloading this side where we've been running the rugby, but we're going to do it again anyway. And that one's going to end-over-end kick. It's going to go over the head of Fender and bounce inside the 30.
Surely he won't get that.
He did not pick that one up all the way down to the 27-yard line. So that is 23 and 53, 58 yards on the punt. It's going to be downed right there by the War Eagles. So a really nice job right there by Brandon Baxley of turning the field upside down.
That was. At least they're not starting on which they could have been starting on the opposite side.
Absolutely.
Field.
Absolutely. So well done. Good night by, again, War Eagle special teams on punt, both sides. Punt and punt return have made a play tonight.
Well, let's see if we can get some.
Motion man. Here's an inside handoff. That ball is going to be handed to number 34. That is Ross Haney. I mentioned the Haneys before.
Yes,
so Bell plays a lot of third base and first base for me as a 14U softball player. So her brother Will plays inside linebacker, made a tackle earlier, and there we have younger brother Ross, who's a sophomore, that plays really well on JV, and he's getting some time here tonight as well. So again, appreciate the Haneys, and there's a nice throw back to pass. Going to be out of bounds. The receiver is Clayton Peters. New quarterback in the ballgame is Braxton Scott. He's a 5'10 junior. So you are starting to see some new bodies on the field for Harbor. Ross Haney's the running back next to Braxton Scott. Handoff to Haney. He is hit at the line of scrimmage. He's going to fight forward. He's got first down yardage up to the 39-yard line.
Ugh. We really needed to stop him there.
Clock is running. 2:39 to go in the third quarter. First and 10. Haney still the running back. Motion man. Now a fake, and they're going to swing pass. They ran this play earlier to the same player. Same player, Peyton McKee. They ran him in motion earlier. War Eagles defended it much better this time. No gain on the play. Carter Talley with the tackle. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Again, if you're just tuned in, you obviously see some of the War Eagles wearing pink. October being Cancer Awareness Month. I really like that bright pink trim. Always do. I do like it on the I like it on the NFL Sundays too. It's cool. Slant route. Ball is tipped and going to fall incomplete. Pass was intended for Jackson Elam.
He never had possession.
Did not. Ball's going to fall incomplete. Terrion Franklin in coverage.
And I will say they disrupted that completion really nicely.
Franklin, a senior corner. War Eagles still have the number 1 defense on the field for the most part. Inside handoff to Haney. Haney is going to be tripped up. Almost breaks through the line of scrimmage. He's going to be tripped up on the play. Looks like maybe Trey Sauls or Carter Talley. One of them got just enough of Haney to slow him down. Going to be a gain of a few. Bring up 4th down and 5 yards. Wildcats are going to go for it.
Go for it. Huh. That's interesting.
40 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. They're looking to the sideline. Going to call a bit of an audible. Look to the left. Throw and catch is complete. That's McKee. He's going to make a couple guys miss in the secondary. He's now at the 30. Bit of a foot race. He's at the 20. Now he cuts it back across. He is going to be pulled down, tackled, slowed down in there by Seth Kindle. Tackle made by Schaefer Dunnigan, but not before a big gain for the Wildcats and a 1st down at the War Eagles 16-yard line.
That was impressive, the yardage after the catch.
It was kind of a simple throw and catch, and that's a lot. And you've got a second-team offense in there that you're asking to do that on 4th and 6. And McKee is a junior. The quarterback is also a junior, but just a simple throw and catch on a slant route. And then Peyton McKee, 5'10", 150-pounder listed here. He looks bigger than that, but he actually did a lot of that on his own after that. And that's the way the 3rd quarter is going to end. So we're going to walk to the other end of the field. We have 1 quarter yet to play, and honestly the final score is the only thing left in doubt here. Harbor is going to win this football game, but still plenty of opportunity for our War Eagles to step up and make plays here down the stretch. It's a good time to thank a couple of our sponsors. Special thank you to Slim Chickens. Slim Chickens is a proud sponsor of War Eagle Athletics. Slim Chickens brings Southern hospitality to fast casual dining with fresh hand-breaded chicken tenders, buffalo wings, and handmade dipping sauces. Thank you, Slim Chickens. Also, proud sponsors of the Hometown Heroes, and thank you for their involvement there. And again, Arvest Bank. Arvest Bank owns and operates 16 community banks in Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Kansas, offering banking, mortgages, credit cards, and investments. Arvest Bank, a proud sponsor of Heritage War Eagle Athletics. We're ready to go. Start this 4th quarter. Inside handoff, Ross Haney. He is hit at the 15. Falls forward to the 13-yard line. Tackle by the interior of that War Eagle defense. Looked like Carter Talley involved again. Brings up 2nd down. Do love that full moon out tonight. It's not a War Eagle moon anymore, though.
No.
It's not a harvest pumpkin. It's kind of, I don't know, a big white circle.
Yeah.
I don't have one for that.
It's just a big spotlight on us.
Here's an inside handoff again to Haney. He is hit immediately and is going to be thrown back. Nice play on the play by Octavio Cortez, sophomore defensive tackle. Big number 58. An immediate hit on Haney. Be no gain on the play. Bring up 3rd down and long. We're inside 11 minutes left in this one. Fake the handoff there. Now rolling to his left. Ball's going to be tipped. Nice play by Peyton Yeager. Peyton Yeager, the senior defensive end, completely disrupted that one. Braxton Scott was looking for his running back, Clayton Peters. Had pressure and deflected by Peyton. It's going to fall incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 7.
And they're going for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for it at this point in time. You see the score here. Certainly you don't need to add a field goal to it. And I like it. It gives the War Eagles an opportunity to make a play and get off the field. Rolling to his left. Looking to the end zone. Has a man. That's McKee again. He is right at the marker.
I mean, you can't get closer.
He is at the 6-yard line. We're at kind of a bad angle here.
And
they're going to give him first down yardage.
Wow.
Not going to measure. It is right at the marker. It's going to bring up first down, goal to go for Har Ber from the 6. So 2 4th down conversions by this Har Ber second team offense here in this possession. Keeps the drive alive. Again, first down, goal to go. Quarterback is Braxton Scott. Running back is Ross Haney. They're going to give it to Haney. Haney's going to run into Carter Talley. Carter has been very active tonight. When you look up and you see the tackle chart off the stat sheet, Carter Talley is going to be at the top of it, I promise you. He's made a lot of plays. Carter, very active. Senior, 6'2", 185-pounder. Gain of about 1.5 yards. It's second down and goal inside the 5.
It would be nice just to see a good stand-up tackle just to keep them away from the end zone. Just get their confidence up.
Inside handoff to Haney. Haney.
That's a good tackle there.
Again, that's Carter Talley, Cooper Bowman. Not before a gain of about 3. They mark it at or inside the 2. Going to bring up third down and goal. And Haney is the tailback. Motion man. They're going to give it to Haney up the middle. He is hit at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to give him the touchdown. Just fights his way in just enough. Again, 34, Ross Haney, the sophomore running back. It's going to stretch this lead for Har Ber even further. 8:21 now remaining in the fourth quarter. It is now Wildcats 41, War Eagles nothing. Kick is up, and it is good. Ramirez has been perfect on extra point attempts as well. 8:21 to go. It is Har Ber 42, War Eagles nothing. Around the league, Bentonville West leads Springdale 17-3 in the fourth quarter. Again, I would have expected more points in that one. Low-scoring affair, defensive battle there. Fayetteville now 30, Northside 27. They are in a good one. That is a non-conference game. A couple of schedules being moved around for COVID concerns and postponements along the way. It's Bentonville 35, Southside 7. That one's in the fourth quarter. Just scanning through scores throughout the state.
How's everybody doing?
Everybody is doing fine, Rob. Everybody is great because we're playing football. You know,
That's
there are a lot of people that aren't playing football right now. We're happy to be playing it. Cabot is playing Tennessee Collierville. Don't know how that has to be COVID related as well. It's 38-17 Cabot over Tennessee Collierville. That one in the third quarter. North Little Rock 32, Conway 24. That's a good football game right there. A lot of players on the field in that one as well. Bryant 31, Catholic 3. Bryant Hornets have it going on. Bryant Hornets can play. High end over end kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. War Eagles are going to take it at the 20. Again, 8:21 to go. Carter Hensley's gone all the way at quarterback. Seeing a little bit more out to the sophomore Chris Incow at running back, and he's in there now. Also, a young man that's gotten some more time tonight, Stephen March, is in the slot up there. Inside, or actually outside handoff to Incow. Incow's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and spun down. Not much there. Going to bring up second down and long. And if you see the War Eagles have the quarterbacks, linemen, and running backs in huddle. The receivers never actually go in. They stay in formation. They look to the sideline, get the signal from the coaching staff. There's March in motion. They are going to fake it to him, give the ball to Incow. Incow is going to be hit, and another flag. Another flag that looks to be post-play. He's tackled at the 22-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 8 before the penalty. We'll see which way this one goes.
Well, it looks like Heritage is already backing up a little bit.
Dead ball. Is unsportsmanlike conduct. It's going to be half the distance of the goal penalty, and they called that one on number 47. As Jaden Strickland. So, again, you've kind of, Harbor's done a pretty good job of getting us to stoop down to their level at this point in time. And you just hate to see kids react like that. Certainly you want to keep playing hard. You don't want that frustration to boil over into penalties. Hensley on the run is going to hit Stephen March, get some of that yardage back across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Nice throw. Again, they roll Carter out to the right. March runs an out route to the sideline. And that's going to bring up 4th down. From the 22-yard line. Baxley into punt again. Deep to receive is Ethan Fender. Seen this combination quite a bit tonight. I imagine we're at about 6 or 7 punts by now, I would think.
At least.
Been a busy night for Brandon Baxley. Rugby-style kick, that one off the side of his foot towards the sideline. Going to land at the War Eagle 40. Be caught on the sideline by big number 99, Michael Gonzalez. 6'2", 302. He's not actually he wasn't in the field of play, but he looked like he wanted to try and return that one. That would be fun for a lineman.
Sure it would.
Didn't get the opportunity. The coach never gives him a chance, Rob.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's the kind of guy you just need to get the ball every once in a while. 43-yard line is where the Wildcats are going to get it. 6:38 and counting in this one. Again, Braxton Scott, the quarterback. Ross Haney's the running back next to him. Hand the ball off to Haney. Haney breaks through the line of scrimmage. He's going to be hit by Devin Henderson and dragged down, not before a good gain of about 8 yards on the play. In War Eagle territory, again, they are at the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 2. And Ross Haney coaches kid. They're going to give it to him again. And he's going to be hit again by Octavio Cortez. Nice play by Cortez. Not going to be in time to stop him or keep him from getting 1st down yard. He's going to be a gain of just about 3, which is just enough. 5:44 to go. Clock continues to run. Wildcats in War Eagle territory. Now not in a hurry, being a little bit more deliberate. Kind of abbreviated huddle. Inside handoff again to Haney. Hit immediately by that War Eagle defense. Cortez is in there again. I think Christian Jimenez is in the bottom of that pile as well. Gain of 1 on the play is all he'll get. 2nd down and 9. War Eagles will be returning home next week. We'll be taking on the Bentonville Tigers at Gate Stadium.
Uh-oh.
Oop, little misplay. Ball gets on the ground and it bounces right back to him. War Eagles in the backfield making a mess of things. Looks like Knox Weindorf was in there. Also, Devin Henderson is the one that eventually cleaned it up. Ball was stripped, bounced on the turf, and came right back up to the quarterback. It just effectively, again, just another one of those that just looked like a dribble that came up back to him. But a nice loss on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and long, 3rd and 16. Clock continues to roll. 4.5 left to play in this one. Busted play. Scott, the quarterback. He's going to look to his left. Has a man. Catch is made at the 40. Going to break the 35 down to the 30-yard line. That catch was made by Jackson Elam. Elam's a 5'7" senior wide receiver. Going to be, again, now they're going to be in a situation where they're certainly close enough they're going to go for it. It's going to be 4th down and 7 from the 30-yard line. Another opportunity for this Heritage defense to get off the field. A lot of starters out there getting good experience for our War Eagles. A lot of motion happening over here. They're going to hand the ball off to Haney, and there's going to be nowhere to go. War Eagle interior defense made a mess out of that one. Peyton Yeagers involved there. Christian Jimenez in there as well. There was no flag in what appeared to be obvious motion to me, but that doesn't matter. We're going to turn the ball over on downs. Yeah,
I thought I saw 2 receivers just
they did
leave early.
They did, and I think
they just said, "Oh,
score in the clock." I think they, especially when they saw us get him. But we're going to get the football now at the 30-yard line. Hensley again at quarterback. Little low snap. Going to hand the ball to Cooper Bowman. Cooper makes a man miss in the backfield. Going to fight all he can do to get back to the line of scrimmage. A little more shenanigans here at the top of your screen. It isn't going to revolve and turn into any penalties on this particular occasion. Three wide receivers, all to the far side of the screen. They're going to throw it to Stephen March in the slide. March is going to make a man miss. He's in the secondary. He's going to be forced out of bounds, but not before he gets to midfield. Very nice. Just a simple stand up and throw it to Stephen March in the slot, and he made something happen. Made a guy miss. Good speed. First down yardage at midfield. 2:37 to go. A new receiver in the game, Nathan Mora, number 5, is at the top of your screen. Brady Laird still at the bottom. And Stephen March is a guy that they've had involved both on special teams and in this slot position a lot more in this game. Back to pass, looking for March. Ball thrown just outside of him is going to land incomplete. Second down and 10. Again, if you're watching, the clock continues to run. Based on the score at 35 points, in the second half, the clock continues to run under sportsmanship rules. Doesn't keep people from yelling at the officials and the clock keeper, though.
No,
That's
sure
always fun. There's a handoff to Cooper Bowman.
Cooper's
going to run hard, cross the 45 to the 44, bring up third down, 1:45 remaining. See if the War Eagles show a little urgency right here. They're taking abbreviated huddle. Looks like Carter's talking pretty quick. Get him out of the. Now here's Laird needing to come in and get the play from his quarterback.
This will be another 2 down.
Going to give it to Cooper.
Oh, he got it.
On the sweep, he's going to break through into the secondary. He's at the 30, tries to make a man miss. Now he's fighting out of bounds. Nice effort to get out of bounds. The clock does not stop again, but that was the effort made by Cooper to try and get the clock stopped.
But it did stop.
Yeah.
For about 3 seconds.
It shouldn't have, but yeah. 27-yard line, first down and 10. Solid effort by Bowman. Bowman certainly, he'll gives you a solid effort, whether it's from his safety position or his running back position. He runs hard. And they're going to fake it to him. Carter trying to go forward on his own, going to gain a couple yards. 56, 55 seconds. War Eagles have all 3 timeouts if they choose to use them. 3 wide receivers to the right. Clock keeps winding down. We are at 30 seconds left to go in this one. Back to pass is Hensley. Now he rolls to the right, looks downfield, looking for Brady Laird. It's going to be off of his fingertips and fall incomplete. Would have been good at the 10-yard line. Clock continues to roll. 15 seconds now on the game clock. We are not showing a huge sense. Now we are going to take a timeout. That's good. We weren't in a hurry to get in the huddle. We're going to take a timeout. I like that. I like seeing us take an opportunity to score right here. We had a situation a few years ago, different coaching staff, where we were in a game like this with 2.5 minutes left of a running clock and literally just ran the clock on and essentially just kind of went to the locker room. I think it's a great opportunity to put a kid in a position to try and make a play and just to see if they keep fighting.
That's exactly right. You don't want them to give up, or you don't want the appearance that the coaches are
Absolutely.
giving up.
Absolutely. You've got 3 timeouts.
So
you might aggravate some Har Ber people if you use all 3 of these timeouts. I don't really care. Let's see if we can put the ball in the end zone right here and get something to build on.
Well, the clock's been running for the last quarter and a half, so taking a timeout's not going to hurt anybody's evening.
I like it.
I do too.
Now we have an official coming to the sideline for something. Actually, it looks like maybe there's a cameraman. They're trying to pull him back, maybe? I don't know. Something administrative. War Eagles have the ball at the 25. Hensley rolling right. Looking deep downfield. He has a man. March is open in the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. Carter Hensley to Stephen March with 3 seconds on the clock. 25 yards for the score. Roll out to his right. March ran a nice route, a nice throw and catch, and the War Eagles are on the scoreboard. We're going to come away from here with points, Rob.
And just like what we stated, I mean, it was a good call, and it was a
good
play.
Absolutely. And if you just let the game in there, Stephen March doesn't get a touchdown. Carter Hensley doesn't get a touchdown. Absolutely. They give you timeouts for a reason. You can't take them with you. They're not going to give us 6 next half if we don't take them. Now we're going to go for 2. They're going to snap it to Hensley. He's going to run wide to the left, quarterback sweep. He's going to fight for the goal line and not going to get there. He's going to be stopped at the 1. Looked like he had a little seam there. Ran into a lot of traffic, I think, including one of his own linemen. Helped keep him out of there. So with 3 seconds left to go on this one, it's now 42-6.
And it looked like he was just trying to stay in bounds, too. If you go out of bounds, you're not going to make it for sure.
Sure, absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
One of those deals.
So this is probably the way this one is going to end. Clock will start, I believe, on the change of possession. So the War Eagles are going to fall to 1-4, 0-2 in the conference. We mentioned before that we get to come back home to David Gates Stadium next week. We're going to welcome the Bentonville Tigers. And that will be a great test as well. Bentonville playing extremely well. It doesn't get any easier in this league.
No.
Baxley set to kick off. High end-over-end kick. Ball's going to hit the ground. Reeder is going to take a knee, and that's the way this one is going to end. So that's the score in this one from Har Ber High School. Your final score is Har Ber 42, War Eagles 6. Again, we thank you for joining us. Coach Olson, I hope you have a safe trip. Bring me back some brats. In the meantime, Rob, in addition to being my play-by-play man tonight, is over here running the 550 and make sure everything's going. Thanks, Rob, for coming out and helping out, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
It was a wonderful night.
Outstanding job. Thanks for just making sure everything's set up. So all Coach Olson and I have to do is just come out here and talk a little bit. So we appreciate it. And thanks to Matt Murray and the staff and the coaching staff of these War Eagles. So certainly going to be disappointed in the final score tonight. Glad to see them punch it in there. In the end, there are some good things on film to look at here. Again, many opportunities that came up short. Not that you necessarily, look for a lot of moral victories, but there are some good things happening. So if you haven't been out to see these War Eagles, it is a little bit different brand of War Eagle football. And while we know that, again, games are not going to get any easier. We welcome Bentonville in town next week. They certainly are playing very, very well. It's going to be a very good test. But these War Eagles continue to grow. And we look forward to just continuing to see this coaching staff pour into these guys and where we'll be at the end of the year. So until we're together again next week, we hope you all just enjoy this magnificent weekend that we've got together, and just stay safe and have a very pleasant good night.